Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to replace this default favicon with your own custom one. So let's get started. Alright guys, so as you can see here I have two images and I will show you both. Right now we have this default favicon, and now if I go to this image, so will be the image that we're gonna use, and we're gonna use this image as well. So first of all, I created this image using Canva, and I set the size to be 512 by 512 because that's the recommended size for favicons. It's large enough, so when the browser scales it down to 16 by 16 or 32 by 32, it stays sharp and doesn't look blurry. Okay, then I didn't want to have this white square. I wanted to get rid of it. So using some online tools, I managed to get rid of that white square, and now as you can see it is transparent. Then I said that I want to use this one, so that's why I called it favicon. So it's a naming convention, so it is convenient to call it this way, because even if some other developers will work, they will definitely know that it is favicon. Okay, so actually to be able to use it, here inside this head tag, right under this meta tag, we can use a link tag, which is self-closing. Okay, then we can say that relationship attribute will be equal to icon, because we're gonna work with icon, right? So it will be equal to icon. Type will be equal to image slash, and it will be PNG because our file format is PNG, right? And href attribute will be equal to, and here we can use slash, and we can say favicon.png, or we can go without using slash. Okay, so both will work fine here since all our files are in the same folder. Okay, the difference is that the one with the slash always looks for the file from the root of the project, no matter where you are, while the one without the slash looks for the file relative to the current file's location. And for a simple project like this, it doesn't matter, but it's a good habit to use the slash just to be safe. So now let's save this file. And as you can see, we have our beautiful favicon, and it looks really, really great, guys. And now I want to show you the usage of this one. Right now it is rounded and it looks great. But what would happen if I didn't remove that white square and if this image wasn't transparent? Let's see. For that, I just need to use that image. So let's save this file. And as you can see, now it isn't rounded, it is square. But I personally want to use this one, and it looks really, really nice to me. So yeah, that's it, guys. Just keep in mind that for this kind of favicons, you can use the following formats. Here they are, and .ico and .png are the most widely used ones. So that's it, guys. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.